Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Beard. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sideline. DA, take it away.
Good evening to you, Kevin.
Great stuff. The Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. So the Nets starting five. Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Durant. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Griffin in at center. And for Golden State, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. ANTETOKOUNMPO out there with Green, and it's Oubre in at the three. And these two teams, Brent, known for playing a more methodical pace. When you think of the elite half-court offenses, what comes to mind for you?
Well, I have a location for you, Kevin. It's Utah. And I have two names for you, Stockton and Malone. And how good those guys were, not just in pick and roll, but in overall half-court execution. Man, it was surgical.
Now here's Harden. Over Thompson. Harden, no good. Here's Giannis. On its way from Curry for two. Oubre kicks to Green. And so ANTETOKOUNMPO looking over it. Lock at six. Curry outside. He doesn't hit that one. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. All going up court. And the rejection by Giannis. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Here's Irving. And here's Thompson. What a tremendous game he played against the Clippers. Giannis passes to Thompson. From down in the low post, it goes.
Just more and more you see these small little plays that give you an idea how much Giannis is assimilating with his offensive game. Angles, passes, and more playmaking.
And they call an illegal screen here. And let's take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, you just look at the scoring he's provided and the numbers he has put up, and it's a no-brainer. Rarely does someone carry an offense this much and not walk away with some form of hardware for their effort.
Curry doing a great job there with the pass. Of course, you're worried about the shot all the time, but a nice setup from Steph.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. The Nets have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game.
And you go back, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the 15th pick in that 2013 draft. Hindsight, obviously 2020, but I think it's safe to say he should have been drafted a little bit higher.
Yeah, you have so many of those blogs out there that go back and want to redraft classes. Giannis Antetokounmpo back in 2013, I'm pretty sure at this point would be taken #1.
Now here's Curry. He had 34 points in the win against the Clippers. Green finds Curry. Golden State moving the ball around. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. The shot, no good. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. Think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
And the shot goes in.
I wish Kyrie sometimes would just dribble out the 24-second shot clock. It's so fun to watch him on the handle.
This one for three. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against Los Angeles. KD on the wing. Left side, Griffin. Warriors with the rebound.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Sometimes it takes a while for all that length in Giannis to catch up to those feet, but once he does, man, he can explode.
Nets trail by 7. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And last season, Giannis Antetokounmpo welcoming his first child into the world.
And maybe now the mother of his son was a volleyball player in her day. So you got to think, as this kid grows up, maybe the recruits are sending letters already.
Inside, outside, Harden will attack you from anywhere. Nice play.
Here's Curry, and the wide open shot from Green. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Playoff seeding so important here. Let's have a look out west. Take a look at the Warriors. Right now they've acquired the second best record in the conference.
And for the Warriors, they must have reached every goal they set for themselves this season. For them to be this high in the standings this late in the season, what an accomplishment.
Now they've got a new set of goals, and those are all about success in the playoffs. That's where men are made. They've got to have their sights very high at this point when it comes to the postseason.
Here's Curry following the bucket by the Nets. In the corner, it's Oubre. Curry against Irving. And Curry, here we go. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. We've got 1:48 left here in the first quarter. Outside Jordan. Back to Irving. Jordan kicks to Harris. To the inside. And the basket by Harden. And it's 7 points for James Harden.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Curry against Irving. They kick it out to Green from beyond the arc. Doesn't go that time. And KD's got the ball here for the Nets. It's a 5-point game. They get the rebound. A second chance effort. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, life's not fair, right? I mean, that is unfair. You do everything you can to contest Durant's shot. It turns up to be an up fake instead.
And both free throws good for Durant.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Yep, it counts. Nets trail by 5. Harden finds Irving. Back to Harden. Over Oubre. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
The Nets have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark.
Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
And he has grooved his stroke at the line this season and been able to maintain it with an average of 90%.
And the Warriors making a change here. Poole's checked in. Now here's Curry. He has 7. Six on the shot clock.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Golden State Warriors. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. To offense, another dynamic.
And it also helps him preserve some energy for those big moments in the big games.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. We've got DeAndre Jordan. Durant is out there with Joe Harris. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 2.
Yeah, put some students in the classroom because that's exactly how you move the ball. Kyrie terrific at spotting the open man, and then you got to get it to him.
Sinks the three-pointer. Curry's got 10.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Kent Bazemore's checked in for Kelly Oubre. And the Nets also making a change. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Joe Harris. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids, you're right. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we all know that Steph Curry's image is one of a golden boy, but that conceals what may lurk beneath. Steve Kerr said, "You think of this mild-mannered guy, but he's really competitive. He wants to rip your throat out." So why is that toughness discounted by some? Kerr says it's because he looks like he's 12. Kevin, that's probably true. Back to you.
David, outstanding. Thank you so much for that. Shot from the low block. And that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist by Curry. Curry's got assist number 5 here tonight. Now here's Dinwiddie. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
And looking at Curry's stats, one thing that jumps out, and it may be a little surprising, for the last 3 seasons, he's averaged over 5 rebounds a game. And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
It's Curry outside. Rebounded by the Nets. Here's Irving. Around the back and lays it in. Now just a 2-point Warrior lead. And those rebounding numbers, GA, just speak to Curry's overall impact.
And when you look at Steph's size and the amount of time he spends on the perimeter, there's no way he should be cleaning the glass like that. But you can't teach heart and you can't teach instinct, and he has both.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Passes it to Jordan. Dinwiddie right side.
They ran that play exactly as it was drawn up. Nice job.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Bazemore passes to Antetokounmpo. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
It's a huge night for Giannis Antetokounmpo at the offensive end of the floor. That length and athleticism just proving to be too much for any defensive scheme.
Dinwiddie outside. There's the pass to Jordan. And here's KD for 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Durant's got 7.
Remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And there's the call on Curry. That's foul number 2 for him. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. James Harden, he's checked in for the Nets. Pass to Dinwiddie. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And the Warriors making a change here. The Nets have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. The Warriors leading. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Thompson in the corner. From past the arc, another 3 for Golden State.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second 3-pointer of the game.
Harden dishes to Jordan. Harden with it. A 20-point game for him in the win against the Lakers. And the rejection by Giannis. Curry finds Thompson. And it's off from 3-point range. Nets trail by 5. Here's Harden. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. He's got 11.
Of course, Kevin Durant, one of the game's greatest scorers of all time, but his ability within this offense to make plays, elevating the team.
Curry outside, and he's good on the 3-ball. Curry's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
It's stolen by Curry, stolen by Harden. Inside, stolen by Thompson. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Curry with the 3. It's rebounded by Durant. Nets trail by 6. Harden inside the 3-point line, and the shot is long. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Antetokounmpo. Curry's got 22.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Here's Dinwiddie. Sinks the triple.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this...
What a shot!
Oh, yes.
Amazing!
That would count.
Unreal.
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an incredible shot there. Just let it fly, take a chance, and somehow that one goes in.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous and sensational.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Curry and Klay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Antetokounmpo, and it's Oubre in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
KD defines efficient catch-and-shoot players. Perfectly timed there. Great rhythm off the pass.
Curry outside, and it's good. He's made 2 for every one he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Here's Green, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Kevin Durant. Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s.
Isn't that weird to even think that that's
It
the
is.
case?
I know
But,
it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams and players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in a team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to 6 in the bucket from Harris.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Curry kicks to Oubre. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 6th assist on the night. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And another basket for Golden State.
And how about the court awareness there? Peripheral vision of Curry. Strong feel for when guys are uncovered, finds the open man.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
The Nets making a switch here. Claxton's checked in.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Nets trail by 13. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And a deep three from Harden. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And it is easy to get spoiled watching Harden. He's had so many games like this in his career, but you still got to appreciate what he does.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Out to Harris. Jacks up a three. They get it back. To the paint. Here's Irving. And the layup's good off the glass. Irving's got 8 points.
I don't know how he does it, but Kyrie does such a great job to get deep position and convert, separating himself from other point guards in the league with that finishing ability.
Irving against Curry. They double team Curry. Oubre, no one around him. Off target with his three.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds given what the scoreboard says.
And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick and roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is given. He's more than just a catch and shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
Oh, that's blocked.
You can see the coaching staff up there and clapping right now as Oubre on the defensive end getting it done.
Dinwiddie is checked in for Kyrie Irving. Nets passing it around. Harden surveying the D. Shot clock at 6. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
Important point there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Curry against Dinwiddie. Fires for 3. And Kelly Oubre, good for 3. Oubre's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Warriors. Harden outside. Here's Dinwiddie, and that one is hammered home.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
Well, they've shown both effort and will to get back into this one, but can they finish this one off? Can't let up now.
They double team Curry. Nobody near Pascal. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Pascal's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Harden the pass to Griffin. And he drops it in from the low post.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Dinwiddie against Curry. Banked in off the glass. Curry's got 7 points here in this quarter.
All that work that Steph does before the game, getting pushed around on shot attempts, paying off there as he gets knocked off balance and still scores.
Feeds it to Griffin. He's looking for Dinwiddie and finds him.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
On its way from Curry for 2. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Yeah, all those things that Steph does before the game, and you think there's no way he's pulling those off in the game. Guess what? He's pulling them off in the game.
Here's Griffin. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Curry looking around. From deep. Oh, and he beat it.
Did they just do that, Kevin? They just did that.
Yeah. Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an incredible shot there. Just let it fly. With the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. So for Brooklyn now, Joe Harris is out there with Durant. Then it's Harden. Then there's Griffin. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1 spot.
And the all-star Kevin Durant, a slender, quick-footed forward. He's added a bit of physicality and defensive presence to his game the last couple years.
Bazemore for 3. And no good. And so Griffin will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets, trailing here by 8. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Up top, Curry. Dinwiddie covering. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Drills it from outside. Antetokounmpo's got 26.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Griffin against Pascal. And here's Harden for 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Thompson in the corner. Outside Curry. Lets it go from the wing. Thompson for 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. KD finds Harris. Curry against Dinwiddie. He can't hit that time. Warriors leading by 12. Pass to Bazemore. He dishes it to Giannis. Thompson in the corner. Misses the 3. Brooklyn's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. Warriors have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Stolen by Durant. At the elbow, Griffin. Outside for KD. Shoots from the high post. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. KD's got 5 points now in the quarter. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Outside Curry. Griffin with the steal. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Thompson kicks it to Bazemore. Outside, Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. And again, no good by Golden State. Nets trail by 10. And the wide open shot from Griffin. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists tonight. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go, guys.
All right, David, thanks. Nets trail by 9. Here's Harden. Griffin trying to get open. Harden, that's good. Harden's got 14 points now in the second half.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
They double-team Kerr. Thompson for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Warriors lead by 10.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Harden gets the bucket.
And no one hits a pull-up like the Beard. I mean, he's perfected the quick stop and pop. And that thing is a deadly shot.
Green passes to Oubre. Offline with his 3. Nets trail by 8. Down low, Durant. Another shot. Dishes it to Griffin. Goes up again, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul called on the Golden State Warriors.
Traditionally, we talk about power forwards. I mean, is that not Blake Griffin? It applies to every facet of his game.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
And stolen by Irving.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Well, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise. Well, anyone questioning Durant's killer instinct can stop right now. Wow.
Curry is inside. Covered by Irving.
Oh, man, the baby-faced assassin stepping up right there. Such a great scorer, and what a situation for Steph to get it done.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. There'll be seconds left in the 4th quarter. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Here's Harden. Nifty move. Count it! And now they trail by just 4.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
And that's an intentional foul. There's 39 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Nice shot by Thompson.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
So the first one drops, and that trims the lead to 6.
You know, it tells you something about Harden that he's led the league in free throw attempts so many times. This man is always in attack mode.
And an intentional foul right there. It's the first, that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
Timeout called the Nets. They're down by 7. 29 seconds left in the 4th quarter. .29 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. And it falls over the rim and in.
This is what Durant does best, a natural-born scorer, and that combination of size, speed, and length can't slow it down.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
It falls! And now they trail by just 4. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
When you think about some of the great streak shooters in the history of the game, you know, Klay Thompson put up 37 points in 1 quarter. Let's go streaking. That'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation. And how about the poise from Kyrie Irving? These are the moments he lives for.
Here's Curry, and they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
It's pretty amazing Steph's road to becoming the man for this team. I mean, he recognizes in games when he should push the action and when he should pull back, and just constantly plays unselfish basketball to elevate his team's success.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what